Hello guys, welcome back to my HTML tutorial. This is session 3. In this session, I am going to teach you HTML heading tag. We having different heading in HTML, so we'll learn each and every heading and we'll show the example in the code editor and it will run into the browser also. Yeah, HTML heading are a title or the subtitle that you want to display on the page. If you want to display your content heading like this heading 1, heading, but if you may see here, all heading tag has different font size. Font size means it's showing bigger than uh, yeah, this one showing bigger than this one is bigger than, and this is the most bigger than all. Okay, so we can do this using the different heading tag. Then what do you think, we having a heading tag from h1 to h6, then what do you think, this heading belongs to which tag, h1 or h6? As you may think, h6 is bigger value, so this heading will belongs to h6, so that we can make more bigger than the other. This will be the most bigger than the other heading tag. So let's check for the heading. Yeah, HTML heading are defined with the h1 to h6 as I said earlier, and h1 defines the most important heading and the h6 define the least important heading. It means it seems some opposite. The h1, that is value is seems lower, but it is most important. h6 value seems higher, but it is least important. Okay, if we'll go through the previous, yeah, this slide, the h1 is a most important and its font size will be bigger than other heading tag, and h6 is the least important, its font size will be less than the all other least. Okay, heading, why heading? Why heading? Heading is why important. Search engine use the heading to index structure and content of your web page. Like if you want to show something in your web page, then you must mention the heading so that any user can go there and look for the heading section and understand, yeah, this is the contact section, this is the about section, so that we will use the heading before the uh, writing the content. Okay, user often skim a page by its heading. It is important to use heading to show the document structure. Okay, h1 heading should be used for main heading, followed by h2 heading, then the less important h3, and so on. If you are using all heading into a single document, then what would be the order? You should first use h1, then h2, h3, h4, h5, and h6. Okay, yeah, and this is the order of the heading you should follow, so that your document should look like structured. Otherwise, if smaller is top and bigger is bottom, in between, and then again smaller and bigger, then it will not look like better. So it's best practice, if you are using more than one heading, then it should maintain the order. Yeah, bigger heading, we can customize the font size of the any heading element by using a style tag. In between uh, we'll write the property css property font size, and we can specify the font size value, what would be the size of font size of for this heading element. Yeah, Yeah, that's it for the presentation. Let's move to the coding section. Yeah, this is the blank page I created for the heading tutorial. Yeah, will one thing I want to show tell you. I written you as you may see here. I written some code in between the body section. So let's run this code. I am going to run this code into live server. Have a look at the browser. I written some code in between the body, but it is not showing anything. Why? Because this is comment. This is the way to writing comment in HTML. Okay. Angular bracket, exclamation sign, and minus sign, hyphen. Okay. Whatever you want to write as a comment, and all comment always ignored by the browser, so it will not appear in your development screen, and it will be shown only to the users while you are writing code, so that you can understand which purpose I written this block of the code. So sometime you need will go through the all designing multiple web component sections, so we need to write some comments. So this is the basic structure of writing comment. Okay, comment. Okay. I'm going to write h1 heading 1, h2 heading 2, heading 3, heading 4, I'm writing every code here, so you can understand why I'm writing code and what is the purpose. Okay, I'm not copying any code from somewhere else and just showing you. Yeah, I written all the heading tag h1, h2, h3 to h6. So I make changes and save in the code editor. Let's have a look at the browser. Yeah, as you may see here, the font size of the h1 element is bigger than the all, and h6 is the smaller than the all. This is the least important, and this is the most important. Let's change the default size of the any HTML heading section. Okay, I am going to use a style. This is the way of writing the inline CSS. We are not going to learn many things of the CSS in this tutorial. We'll learn separately in the special tutorial where we will discuss everything about the CSS and all these things. But I'm writing the inline code. This is the way of writing inline code in HTML section. Okay, I'm going to change its font size. I'm going to specify 78 pixel, not 78, 72. Yeah, you may see here I can modify its default font size by using inline styling property. Okay, inline or internal, external, anything we can use, but this time I'm using inline styling. So guys, that's it about for the today's session, and I hope you will enjoy this learning, and Please stay connected. Watch my all the tutorials from the zero to the end so that you can take advantage of this learning and you can develop a best HTML web page. Okay, thank you for watching.